In this episode, I'm exploring an abandoned homeopathic hospital in Buffalo, New York that's been closed for over a decade. The property has been slowly undergoing demolition since 2015, and only a few of the original structures still remain standing. Come along as we discover what's left and attempt to locate the massive hyperbaric chamber inside the hospital's crumbling walls. Let's explore. Alright, this side of the building, almost ran right into that spider. This side of the building looks like it's in pretty terrible shape. Look at the mold growing on the walls.
Turn the respirator out.
Honestly,
Yeah.
yep, that's a good idea.
What's up, guys? So you may have just heard us. We put our respirators on. It's gross inside of this hospital right now. There's mold all over the walls. They're demolishing it kind of as we speak. They're not here right now, but they are actively in the middle of demolishing this giant hospital. And if you've been following Urbex, especially on social media over the last couple weeks, you would see that there is a very popular pressure chamber that keeps getting posted online. That's what we're going to go find. It's here in this building. Let's go find it. Wow. The amount of mold in here is disgusting. Oh, that's really cool. Look at that. Wow. This is one of the first cots I've seen in a while. Guys, everywhere we're looking, the ceiling, the walls, the floor. Wow, this place is really not in great shape. Yeah, looking at a hospital bed, there's a second one.
Yeah.
That one looks more like a gurney. Guys, I'm no doctor, and I'm definitely no expert, but I'm pretty sure this is a light board that would light up the x-rays and any other scans that you'd get done. You just put the pictures on there. Ooh. Oh, so they just piled a lot of stuff back here then.
There's a safe. See that?
Look at the decay in this room, dude.
I know.
That amount of rust is really cool. So once again, I'm not a nurse, but I'm pretty sure this is a backboard that they would strap you onto and carry you in when you broke a ligament or something that did not let you move and get the proper care you needed. Oh wow, what's going on back here?
A whole bunch of stuff. Got a bunch of boards and wheelchairs.
Holy.
It's really close corners and it still smells gross. But check out this chair. I'm not really sure what the difference was, but these back rooms are just filled with extra stuff.
This wheelchair is pretty cool. As this is a elevator, I don't know if it's a good idea to stand in there. This is really cool. Oh my god.
I love when power's on in abandoned places. However, there's usually a meaning behind it. And hopefully that meaning is not another person. It does look really cool with the power on.
Holy.
Dude. This is incredible. I just can't get over the amount of hospital beds and gurneys that are just stuffed into this room. It's just like they need an extra place to store everything, and there is like no organization to any of this. What are you thinking?
I say we go down this hallway and then we try to find a way out.
This room is full of TVs. No way.
What?
An IV drip? Dude. Oh my gosh. I've never seen one of these in one piece. Oh, I've seen this metal part. I even called it out at the Veterans Hospital we went to about a month ago. I've never seen the bags. That's so cool. Oh my gosh. All right, let's step in the hyperbaric chamber. Wow. This looks freaking crazy.
No way, dude. Oh, it's so nice. It's so perfect.
What did you find?
Just look. This is like somebody's desk. They haven't even changed it. All his books here.
Alright guys, so we've discussed this before. I'm not a doctor. I am nowhere close to a medical professional or even knowing a single thing about medical equipment. However, I do know, as a 5-year-old, if I were to explain this thing, basically at different pressures, wounds heal differently. So there's a lot of gross looking pictures that I can't show. I actually started to film it until I realized how gross they were. And the thought was, which is actually reality, is at different pressures, you heal in different ways and at different times. So they would lock people in these giant pressure chambers and they would watch them through here and so on and so forth. And I know there's probably so much more to it, and I wish I could piece any of this technology together, but that's basically the 2-year-old description of what this hyperbaric chamber is. All right, this was a little chemical lab. Wow. I think this is one of the things that spins your blood that you find in morgues. Correct me if I'm wrong, nurses, but I'm pretty sure that's what this is. Ooh, this lab's actually a little nicer. Hand wash. Still in the bottle. high pressure valves. Definitely for the hyperbaric chamber. That's pretty cool. I have no idea what this is. Tissue float. Wow.
Medical staff.
Man, why do people have to smash things? Oh, we didn't have to go far. It's trash, but it's still cool to
It's a
see.
good kind of trash.
Yeah.
Like the decay is great. Like I really hate seeing graffiti. It like spoils it for me. So it's nice to kind of see it just in its own.
Ooh. I don't think I've ever seen one of these before. Looks like something for your eyes.
You don't know what that is?
No.
Damn, dude, you're making me feel dated.
What is it?
It's a projector.
That's a projector?
Yeah, so basically, like, I had these in school, but basically they take, like, a translucent, like, piece of, like, plastic paper. They had, like, notes on it. They put it on there, and it shines a light through the bottom, and it hits a mirror, and then it puts it out on a screen.
Never seen one of those before.
Yeah, I used to have these in school.
The least modern projector I had at school was just the ones that hung on the ceilings.
Yeah, no, I didn't get those until I was in high school.
This office looks kind of cool. Again, there's not a lot to see in every room, but the decay is awesome.
Yeah.
Whew. That is sick. Cardiovascular. What was this?
Probably one of those, like, patient assistance things that they pull up,
Oh.
get them out of the beds.
Actually, I think Brent was wrong. It says surgical microscope system. I'm not going to tell you what that does because I don't know, but that's what it says. Oh, more equipment in here. This room has a scale. Every little room has something different. We got walkers. We got them. So this hospital closed down in 2014 after 140 years. 140 years of operation. And if that doesn't go to show how old and how prestigious this building is, I don't know what does. This is an incredible explore. We still haven't found the chair, though. We gotta find the chair of the episode. Research study. Oh, this is a really cool room.
There's just, it's pretty much smashed back there. It's just a bunch of chairs.
So after not a lot of hard work, we found the chair of the episode. This little wheelchair right here. This is Danny. Danny is going to be chair number 28. And yeah, it's a great chair. I would purchase this chair myself. Honestly, the wheels look a little rusty. And it needs a couple new sprockets and, you know, a couple tune-ups here and there. But Danny's ready to go. 28th chair. All right, 3rd floor. This one's not as beaten up. Wow, look at the mold on this wall.
That will kill you before you even know it.
This is pretty gnarly. I'm not sure what these... They're not pictures. I don't know what these are. What the heck? I think this is an x-ray board, once again. You can light it up. So I'm not really sure what these are. This would have been a cool room before they got rid of all the equipment in here.